Everyone, how are you today on this fabulous Friday and this 4th of July holiday weekend? Yes, just want to say be safe out there if you're traveling and visiting and enjoying yourself, having some fun. Definitely be safe and enjoy. Other than that, I just wanted to welcome all of you on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome for watching Tina the Keto Coach's Friday Night Treats with Tina. Yes, indeed. And I just wanted to thank you all for your continued support and sharing, your comments, suggestions, and all of that stuff. I really, really appreciate it, and thank you so much. And of course, I'm doing this by myself. I'm doing this watching you all on Facebook and everything on my laptop, and then I have my phone as my for Instagram. Yes, indeed. Many of you have to do the same thing, definitely, and I don't mind sharing even some business ideas for any of you out there that is trying to go live on Facebook or Instagram and the things that you need to do. I love helping people. I don't like holding on to information. I like to be a benefit, service, and help to many others other than what I do within the keto world. Yes, indeed. And also in the description, I have my digital, business card. That instead of all of those different links I had at first, I have just one link. You can click and easily click to get into my Instagram, LinkedIn, or whatever have you. Feel free to follow, friend me, or whatever have you, and share that link to other people so they can easily assess me. They can even call me. You can call me, or even send me an email also, which is so much better than all those links that I had prior to this. Other than that, thank you so much. And today I will be making chocolate chip Belgian waffles. Yes, that is a good weekend treat. Wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you say so? Ooh, I can't even talk. Yes, so that's the awesome weekend treat. I'm going to make those today, and I love to pair the dark chocolate and blueberries too. And I do have some pecans, so we're going to really, really, really do it up today. That's for sure. And I have some keto-friendly butter pecan ice cream, and I have some keto-friendly whipped cream. One thing I wanted to say about that, when you go to the grocery store, sometimes I see things that I love or used to have when I had the bad diet before. And I go, ooh, I'm going to get this. And unfortunately, if I don't have my reading glasses, I'll just go ahead and grab it because it says keto friendly. Although it's not a big deal to some, but for some people it might be. Sometimes with me, long as it's not a habit. You get it home, it says keto friendly, then you read the back of the ingredients and it has something in there that it may be considered keto friendly, but it may cause other issues in the body. Not for everybody, but for some people. And as I've always shared with you all, I tend to be hypersensitive and everything, so I have to be extra careful and mindful of what I consume. I just can't go by the front box of it if it says keto friendly and just go for it. I have to remind myself not to do that so frequently and carry my reading glasses with me so I can read those labels with those ingredients and everything on there. So other than that, the thing that I did purchase, it was a particular popular brand whipped cream. Still going to use it, but of course not as frequently. I'm going to go make my own with my heavy whipping cream and my keto-friendly sweeteners instead. Make sure your keto-friendly sweeteners that you're using are definitely stevia, monk fruit, xylitol, erythritol, allulose. They're the top ones that I use. Anything else, the stuff that you see in the restaurants, in the little packages, I don't bother with those, not at all, because they're not good for your gut flora and everything, and they can trigger other issues and inflammation and even diabetes in some people, so I stay abreast and I like to keep you all informed and everything, but unfortunately this particular whipped cream has that one in the yellow package. We're not going to say the name. Although that particular company has keto-friendly sweeteners, but you have to read. Make sure you read, and if you're like me, like I said, your reading glasses, have them with you, that you're reading the back of those labels and everything. We're all human. It happens. You get excited. You see something that you haven't consumed in a while or something that you make, but you just want the easy way out. I guess this is the way of telling me, nope, there's no easy way out. Definitely. So let's go ahead and start making these delicious, keto-friendly, definitely, Belgium chocolate chip pecan waffles. Doesn't that sound good? Yes. So what I'm going to do, I have my Belgian waffle maker. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take my almond flour. And I think this is a half a cup. Yeah, I know it's like a half a cup. I'm going to take a full cup of my almond flour. Yeah, I like to make sure I get enough and smash it up against here. See how full that is? Put this in this bowl. And one thing about these flours, like almond flour and coconut flour, you know, make sure you seal them good. Put them in additional plastic bags, like a freezer bag. Don't put them in the freezer, but keep them refrigerated. You don't want to keep these out like regular flour because it goes rancid extremely fast. So you don't want to do that. And the next thing I'm going to use is a cup of mozzarella cheese. Yes, believe it or not, mozzarella cheese. I'm finding that a lot of the keto things, to give that moistness and that consistency, like you use regular flour, you use cheese. And of course, unless you have issues with consuming cheese, it is okay to have in keto. You see a little bit fell on the side, but that's fine. Go ahead, that's like a cup. Go ahead, I'm going to put this over here. And I have 2 eggs. Yeah, I'm one of those people, I don't crack the eggs and put them in a separate bowl first. It's like what I get is what I get, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and crack the other egg. Yes. Let me get some tissue. Some napkin. Keep my hands at least dry. Get me a spoon. And I'm going to add my extracts. I want to use almond extract and vanilla. I'm like a capful, which is like a teaspoon. This is the almond. And I'm going to get some of this vanilla. Ooh, I'm almost out. I need to get some of this vanilla extract. Love that. And I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of what's this, baking powder, which helps things rise when you're baking or making waffles or whatever have you. Put that in there. Ooh. Put this on the side. Then I'm going to use, I like this extra dark powdered cocoa that's unsweetened. I'm not going to exactly measure this off, but yes I will. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this in here. Just 2 tablespoons. Oh, my wonderful Instagram family. Hi, I'm waving back at you all. My hands are full, but thank you for watching. Love you all, and I love you all, you people on Facebook. Yes, and don't forget to catch the replay. I'm going to upload this to LinkedIn, Twitter, and all of that other stuff that you'll see in my description box or bio, whatever you want to call it. Move that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and add some sweetener. This is the keto-friendly sweetener, the allulose, which is pretty good. This is the one that tastes as close to sugar to me. Everybody's taste is different. So I'm going to add, maybe get a fresh spoon, a tablespoon of this to my batter. And it smells fabulous. A lot of these have wonderful fragrances and smells to them. And I'm going to use a little bit of my brown. You know I like my keto-friendly sweeteners, the brown ones too. I think it gives it a good homemade, although it is homemade, extra flavor. And I'm going to do a little bit of, maybe like a fourth of a teaspoon. I can eyeball it with my hand of some salt. Salt is always good to pick up the sweetness in some things too. So I just did that. I'm going to mix this around right now. Let me mix it around. This is already looking good. Yes, indeed. And I want to take a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Let me get that. A little bit of heavy whipping cream. I didn't get the big giant bottle this time. Open this up. You want to make sure this is nice and moist. I'm going to put a quarter cup of this. Let me get a quarter cup. Quarter cup of heavy whipping cream. See how thick that is? Very nice. Here I go with my little baby spatulas. I love these things. Make sure I get it all. Mix this around. Oh, it smells so good. And for some reason, the powdered cocoa, I like the dark one better than the regular one. Before, I didn't care too much for it, but I like it better. Look at that batter. See that? And I'm going to add some, I have some semi-sweet chocolate chips. I'm not going to measure this. You know, you can use regular milk chocolate chips, white chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, whatever you want. You can get peanut butter chips, but make sure it's keto friendly. And I love this particular brand. They are keto friendly, that's for sure. I'm going to take maybe like a half a cup. Come on, I am measuring. I'm going to take like a half a cup of this and add this in here. Let me close up my heavy whipping cream. Mix that in. Oh, this is looking good already. And then I'm going to take me, it smells so good. I'm going to take me some, I have some little small chips of pecans. Let me open this. Like I said, be as creative as you like. You might not like that dark chocolate powder. You may want to use the regular one, or none at all. Just use extracts. That's fine. See, I just sprinkled that in because I love pecans. It's one of my favorites next to pistachio. Okay, mixing that around. And I'm going to plug in this Belgium waffle iron. Oh my. Wait till this light comes on, then I know it's okay. I really smell the almond extract in here, which is really going to make this very, very nice. And this will probably make about maybe 2 or maybe 3 Belgian waffles. Chocolate Belgian waffles. Yes. Oh my goodness. And I haven't had breakfast. I worked out this morning and everything. Yes, I do. I'm one of those, although, you know, you hear a lot of keto people say, oh no, I lost weight and I didn't have to work out. I have to work out. And I don't mind because I love the way it makes me feel and everything after I complete it, because it's like a serious mission accomplished. I feel exhilarated and like I won an award after I finish my workout, which is a good way to motivate yourself, which is what I want to talk about today, how to stay motivated no matter what you're doing, whether you're on a spiritual journey, whether you're starting a business, whether you're trying to do this, do keto or something. Like, how do you stay motivated? My ticket is to always see the end of the rainbow. What's that gold pot at the end of the rainbow? That could be anything. It could be monetary. It could be just the feeling of getting your health back. It could be the feeling of having some type of success. It could be the feeling of moving to the next step or next level of whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. I mean, I think when you constantly have that type of mode in your mind, I think that helps you with almost virtually anything. I really think it do. It helps you with anything. So that's what I do. I think I mentioned before, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I do aerobic stuff. I do walk away to pounds. I do Zumba. I run up and down my steps 25 times consecutively. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I lift weights. I do that. So Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I get in 15,000 steps or more. I do wear my tracker. I get that amount or more. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I just lift the weights and do other things like the Pilates or yoga or something like that, just to help maintain. You know, sometimes you do have to take a semi-break, and I don't work out on the weekends. Very seldom, very rare, unless I'm out walking or because I'm between a couple of amusement parks, which I haven't been to in years. But I used to do that as a Saturday thing, once you walk around the amusement park and everything. So that would take care of the weekend. But other than that, no. Sometimes your body needs some rest. Sometimes part of getting in shape and even improving your health is please get sleep. Try to make it a point. I understand I have the bad habit of staying up watching television, still flipping through my phone and all of that stuff. But I'm trying to make it a point where maybe at around 9 to 10 o'clock at night, shut it all down. Nothing's that important than you. Because without taking care of you, you can't do anything else, and you can't take care of nobody else. So you really do have to take care of you, you know. So I'm going to go ahead. This is hot. I'm going to lay this in here. Doesn't have to be perfect. It already smells good. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, that should do it. Huh? Don't want to flip it over. Ooh, this thing gets very hot. So please be careful. Oh, that's right. My Instagram family, you can't really see, and the cord is short. I can't pull it over so you can see. Let me move this a tiny bit. Maybe you can see a little bit. You see it a little bit over there, right there. So I'm going to close this. And that only takes about 3 minutes or so for that to cook down, which is cool. So definitely, you all tell me, what do you all do to get motivated and get inspired, you know, to try to maintain your course? Because, you know, health is a serious thing. You know, that equates your longevity if you still want to be here. Granted, like I said, none of us are here forever, and you never know what could happen. But at least you can stay the course to try to maintain your optimum health. And so you can be able to do stuff. Take care of things. Take care of business. Take care of yourself, you know. So you want to be able to do those things. So I would say try something, even if you just sit down and write your goals. Maybe get a cheap notebook from a discount store and just write goals, things I want to do for me. Because remember, you have to put you first. It's kind of like the mask on the plane. When they drop, you know, they tell the moms, please put it on your face first before your child. Because if you can't take care of you, how are you going to take care of your child or anything or anybody else? So you do have to put yourself first. No question about it. You really, really do. So you got to definitely take care of yourself. And that's hard for some of us to do. We're always putting other people and other things first. And I had to learn to put me first, you know. And maybe I had an advantage because for a number of years I grew up as an only child, so I had no choice but to be that way anyway. I didn't have to account for anything or anybody else in regards to that. So yes, it's okay to put you first. You got to fix you. You're the car. Like, come on, man. Some of you put more effort into your vehicles than you do yourself. And to me, you all have it easier. When you're ready to lose weight or whatever have you, it just falls off of you, even if you just drink water. Whereas as women, we have to do all kinds of extra things and stuff, which is fine. That's okay. But yeah, take care of you. Even if you have to literally look in the mirror and go, okay, I care for me, I love me. Just like when you're looking at another person that you're already caring for and that you're taking care of, look yourself in the face and say, hey, I got you. Say your name. I'm going to take care of you. There's no you, there's no other you but you, so I got you. So you're looking in the mirror like, see, I'm looking in the camera. So yes, do that. It may sound strange. It may sound weird or even crazy, but it works. It works. Oh, that's looking fabulous. And it smells so good. See, when you take care of you, you can do stuff like this once in a while. This isn't like an everyday thing. Even within this, I call this a Friday night treat and a cheat within keto parameters. I no longer refeed on regular simple carbohydrates or regular sugar any longer. Yay for me. And you can do that too. You'd be surprised the benefits that will have to your body. Even those of you that don't need to lose any weight. You will be surprised as to how this program will help you. And work with your doctor. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. None of that stuff. Only license I hold is a driver's license. That's it. What you want to do is talk to your physician, work with them. Because those of you that are taking medications, you'll find if you stay the course like I have and many other people in the various keto communities out there that you can follow or research, you do have adjustments in your medications, or sometimes you're able to be completely taken off your medications. Let me unplug this waffle iron. Which is a very good thing. Oh yeah. Which is a very good thing. That's why I want to stay the course, because I like to do stuff. I like to be able to run up and down the steps. I like to be able to do certain things. If for somebody that's in my 50s, I can keep up with a teenager. That feels great. And you'll get this with following this type of a lifestyle, ketogenic lifestyle. You'll get it. Like starting off, it takes some time. You're gonna cheat. I think the challenges are just starting. Learning stuff, that's continuous and ongoing. There are things that do change, periodically, which is fine. If you're somebody that don't mind that. And also, once you do those things, it's easy. It gets easier and easier. This has been years for me. And I haven't gotten the results that some people get, but I never let that bother me or deter me from continuing, because I felt other differences. I think the biggest thing other than the weight loss is when my allergies ceased. That's the thing. Oh, this looks good. Look at that. When my allergies went away. See that? Let's doll this baby up. I got some blueberries. Like I said, I love to taste the blueberries with chocolate. I love that. Let me get the other thing. Yes, this is the thing is not really keto friendly, although it says it is, but that's okay. I'm going to use it today. Get me some more blueberries here. This is like breakfast and lunch for me. And I have some keto-friendly butter pecan ice cream. I was trying to find something chocolate, I said, no, let me break up the color a little bit. But you can use any flavor ice cream that you wish that's keto-friendly, or make it yourself. I know a lot of you out there busy. It may be difficult. And I like this, my local store brand, because they have a lot of nice pecan chunks in this particular ice cream. I love it. I think it's very, very good. And why did I get a fork? I use this spoon that I have. Look, I had to remember that I'm in front of the camera talking to you all, because I would have. I'm not going to do that today. And I'm going to take this whipped cream, although it's sort of keto friendly, not really. Like I said, don't beat yourself up. Nothing's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Woo, look at that. And I'm like a kid when it comes to whipped cream. I love it. Look at that. Keto chocolate chip brownie with blueberries, butter pecan ice cream, and whipped cream. And I forgot, now you know, a little bit of keto friendly pancake and waffle syrup. Just to put on here. Just a little bit. It has a maple flavor. You'll find most keto butter pecan ice creams, they use maple extract and maple flavor anyway. So let's give this a try all together now. I got everything. The whipped cream, the syrup, the ice cream, and the waffle, and the blueberry. Mmm. Mmm. I wish you was here. I'd share with you. In the pecans, in the waffle. Excellent. This is so good. And some of you that know me know that I love to share. And I love cooking for people. I love the reactions and everything that I get. This is so good. This is delicious. And these blueberries give you that nice burst with the butter pecan ice cream and the pecans and the waffle and the chocolate. Delicious. Show you that again. Look at that. It is so good. I don't need to be eating like this in front of you, but it's absolutely delicious, and you gotta try it. Review this video, take your notes, write everything down. I do have other plans for things and everything that I've been cooking that may be a while in the future, so I realize. But there's some things coming down the pike, that's for sure, that will help you all a lot. And don't forget, you can contact me if you have questions about keto or how to get started, or if you're keto and you want to go carnivore, or if you're like me, you fluctuate between the two periodically. Other than that, I just want to thank you for joining me. This is Tina the Keto Coach with Friday Night Treats with Tina. And you all have a safe, happy, and wonderful 4th of July holiday weekend. Enjoy. Take care. Bye-bye.